your Wonder Girl, and I'm here to give you your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, July 17th to Monday, July 24th. Now this week, Leo, what's going on is that we have a major new moon right here in your sign. Okay, this is good news. Okay, I think a major focus for you and your life, especially since like what, March, April, May, has been focusing on you and what you want and not what everyone else wants and not what everyone else cares about and that kind of thing. And I think you've been waiting for it to finally fall into place so that you can do the things that you want. And I think this new moon, which happens at the very, very end of this week, is going to give you that major push forward for you to finally do and manifest the things that it is that you truly want. It's going to give you that push that you've been waiting for. Okay, that's because we do have the new moon here conjunct Mars, bringing lots of passion, lots of power, lots of drive, lots of motivation forward to propel you in this new direction to do something that is important to you. Okay, we also do have Mercury and the North Node here conjunct, also indicating lots of mental activity, lots of thought too about yourself and about who you are. I think this thought is going to be very serious for you. You want to commit. You want to commit to this new beginning to really bring something new and important to you in some way. That's because we do have Mercury and the North Node in a trine over here with Saturn. Okay, and Saturn is in your 5th house of happiness. So I think you really want to commit to doing something that can bring you joy, that can make you happy, that can bring more love and just more fun into your life in some way. And I think it might be possible this week or the end of this week for you to really begin to step into that. Okay, but before we get there, we do have some other interesting things going on. Okay, that's because we do have Mars and the Sun conjunct in your 12th house of like your insides and your internal stuff, making a square over here to Uranus. Okay, and Uranus is in your 9th house of something new and exciting and different. I think there's some unexpected things that are going to come up in regards to some new thing that you're doing. That's exciting, that's adventurous, that's going there, that you're then going to have to figure out how to integrate into your life, how to feel comfortable with this new thing that you're doing, with some unexpected thing that's come up in regards to something new. You got to figure out how to get right with it and how to integrate it into yourself and be comfortable and peaceful with it and overcome some of the stuff from the past that's been holding you back in some way. Okay, I don't necessarily see this being too bad for you, Leo. That's because the Uranus, whatever thing that's unexpected that's coming here, is actually in a very good aspect to your Sun. Okay, so I think whatever unexpected thing is actually going to be perhaps some good thing for you. It's going to happen very, very fast for you in some way that might be a little bit easier for you to integrate into yourself than it would be otherwise. Okay, that doesn't mean that there isn't going to be some hard feelings still around it. There could be some confusion perhaps here around some big changes that you're making in some way, or perhaps a little bit uncomfortable about where your life is going and something you want to end or begin, or some financial situation here. And I think the message is you got to keep pushing through some uncomfortable feelings that you may have about your finances, about something that you're ending or beginning, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, things are fine. Things are much, much better for you in this area when it comes to some changes you're going to make. And even though maybe you have some hard, uncomfortable feelings about it, I don't think it's anything to worry about. You just have to keep moving, and some of this stuff about these changes that you're making that are hard for you will begin to fall into place. Okay, so we've got that. At the same time, we do have Venus in your 11th house of your goals, making a really pretty aspect over here to Jupiter in your 2nd house. Sorry, in your 3rd house of communication and of talk with people around town. Okay, so I think you're still continuing to communicate about your goals, about where you see your life going, about the things that it is that you want in some way, about the future, that I think is also going to be very, very good for you moving forward to kind of do some of those things. Okay, I think there could be, again, some confusion about some changes that you want to make, maybe not knowing how to talk to other people about something you want to end or begin, or financial or something going on there. I think you got to push through that stuff. Everything that's over here and this stuff, of something you're ending or beginning or doing different, you got to push through that, especially when it comes to finances, because you're going to be okay if you just keep going. If you just keep going, okay? I think that's the message of this week, Leo. I think it looks better for you than almost anyone else in the zodiac right now, because you got a new moon in your sign. The nodes are there. Uranus is in good aspect to you. Jupiter too. I don't think you got anything to worry about. Okay, your card for this week, ooh, is a good one. It's the Knight of Cups upright. This is good. This to me is something of an emotional benefit coming to you. All right, something that is gets right with you, brings you peace, brings you comfort, makes you feel happy and loved, and that kind of thing. A very easy feeling this week for you, and I think it's going to be something that's going to be very solid because it's a night that you can sustain, that you can move forward with, that you can really make happen and begin to build on in a really good, pretty, beautiful way that just brings more love into your life, okay? So I think it is looking very good for you, Leo. I wouldn't worry about a thing. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.